What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Apple Rewind. This time talking about all things for Apple in the week prior. But since we didn't have any beta updates to really talk about, and there was a ton of other Apple news, I want to go ahead and jump into those stories today. So right into it, the iPhone 18 has been a subject of controversy as far as how the notch is going to look, whether it's going to be shortened, if it's going to be kind of a smaller pill shape, if it's going to move to a different corner of the display. And the latest leaks and rumors now are pointing to the movement not actually changing. It'll still be centered, but it will shrink a little bit. So it will be a smaller dynamic island instead of the one we see currently and have seen now traditionally for the last couple of years. Great to see. I'm all about that, especially if you're wanting to see some of your side pieces on your, basically on the top of your display. You can't see that when the dynamic island is actually activated. So having this change will be nice. Then beyond that, we do have some new leaks about the new MacBook Pros with OLED displays, allegedly possibly even ones that will be touchscreen, and those should actually be coming in the next year or so, hopefully by the end of 2026 or the beginning of 2027, just depending on Apple's release cycle. We should finally see those huge refreshes. And then beyond that, we do have upcoming this week those new creator bundles that are coming out. There was a little creator event Apple invited some developers to, so it is possible. Today's the 25th, so yeah, it is possible that we will be seeing those new MacBooks debut later this week, possibly on Tuesday. This week could be very busy for Apple as well, because it is pretty much confirmed we will get either an RC or the next beta of iOS 26.3 in the next 2 days or so. We've went way too long in between these betas. The beta cycle has been very weird in general for iOS 26, and it was for iOS 18 before that. So hopefully now, with the release imminent, that by mid-February, we should have this released to the general public before Apple falls too far behind and we don't get iOS 26.4 betas next month. They're gonna have to release this here in the near future. And as soon as that comes, it will be a huge relief because this beta we've been using has not been the best on our iPhone 17 Pro Max. Battery life, watchOS has been a little junky, so take that for what you want. If you haven't installed it yet, there is no rush for that. And then this is something we actually did a video on already for you guys this week. That is the new Siri chatbot that Mark Gurman has confirmed is going to be coming. Now, there's two new Siris that are coming out. There's the new Siri that'll be released in iOS 26.4, and then the totally revamped one in iOS 27. It's getting very crazy. We've had so many new Siris, so to speak, but with this one in iOS 26.4, there will still be the Google backend. Gemini will be built in. It will be more contextually aware, but it is not going to have all of those features until iOS 27. We actually don't know exactly which ones will be in 26.4 betas, but just keep in mind we will still get new Siri very, very soon. So as soon as we're done with 26.3 betas, which is again why I'm so excited for them to push through it and give us new betas, we will finally get the new, hopefully personalized Siri even, but we'll have to see about that. But the chatbot itself, so this is something Apple was actually super against for a while. It is going to be basically like ChatGPT. It'll be a Siri chatbot. You'll be able to kind of open it up, type in your request or speak your request, and it'll give you back feedback. But it will be so much more intelligent than what you get now. Beyond that too, one of the big changes that I touched on that Siri video is iOS keyboards. I think one of the underestimated feature and really one of the horrible features of iOS is the keyboard and voice to text. That should be getting a huge buff with iOS 26.4 hopefully, and not iOS 27. We'll know soon, but that is something to look forward to if you type a lot and you have not had success with voice to type or even just a predictive text, because it has been just a mess for so long. That is one big thing I do miss about Android. And then really, aside from that, the only other things left is, are we going to get an iPhone 17e this year? There's a lot of signs pointing to yes. I'm still not sold on it. It'll allegedly have a dynamic island, but I don't know if the 16e, at its $600 price point, is going to be enough to warrant a successor. Probably so, but we'll have to see. And then along those same lines, there are now rumors again that the iPhone Air 2 will see a second release this year again with dual cameras and all that. It was kind of on, it was kind of off again. No one really knew if we'll get one. It's leaning now more towards that coming to fruition. So aside from that, like I said, big week for Apple, new software launches, new product launches, and hopefully new betas. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.